Morning everyone. Right, this is going to be part one of probably, I don't know how many parts. It's going to probably be about 6 parts. This is the book that I showed you yesterday, the ribbon work, the complete guide, and today I'm going to go over this, which is showing you how to use your stamen and make your little flower centre. So you can see that the little bobble is surrounded by that. Now you can use a wire, which I have one here. I've got a green stem that was cut from something. I keep all these, and you can put a bead on the end of that and then surround that with the stamen. But I'm going to show you how to make them from the fabric and a little bit of wadding, and it's really very easy. So I'm just going to move the book out of the way. So I'm going to use this stem, it's already green, but I'm going to need some pliers, which I just have behind me. And then what I'm going to do is just to bend that over, oh, good centimetre and a half, like that. And you take your stamen. I'm going to try, you don't want them exactly the same, you just roughly, and then you pop that on like that, so you've got that, and then you need to twist. So this is where it might be a little bit tricky, because I might just have to close that in first. Just close that in. I need to go and get my other pliers. Just hang on a minute, let me see which ones I've got here. I've got some stronger ones here. I'm just going to do that, and then I am going to twist mine. Just twist it round and round like that. Now, it doesn't matter that the sheaths come off just there, because we can sort that out. You're going to cover that up anyway. But we're going to bring these together like that. Now what I generally do with mine is just to add a touch of glue, and I'll do that on both sides, and we just leave that to dry, which it will in no time. It's actually, you should use a thinner wire. This is all I have at the moment that's at hand. Okay, so we've got that. Now what you can do, if you don't want to do make your own, is you can use beads. So I'll do one with beads. You can more or less find the centre of it. You put these where you want them, and you pop on a little bit of glue, and I'm using a fairly, it's an 8mm bead, and you've got that as a flower centre. So we're going to use these in a flower, so you'll see what I mean. With this one, I'm going to use a little bit of wadding, and this is the like a silk trim, so you can make your own little flower centre. And we just roll a bit of wadding into a ball, and we'll pop that on. And all I do is, well, do you know what, I just do it like this, me. To start with, I'll just, about 1.5 inches of ribbon, fabric, whatever colour you want your centre to be, and I just sew a circle. Now you can draw yours out on the fabric if you want, but I'm used to doing this sort of thing. Now people do these lots of different ways. and I'm just showing you what I call a basic easy way. So I've got my little circle there. See, it's not perfect, doesn't have to be. Pop my little bit of thread in there and then pull that tight. So we've got that, and then basically wrap that around when you've got it how you want it, like that. And then I go through the fabric. Do that again, back through the fabric, because like you say, they don't have to be perfect. But then, because I've used white, I can now colour this any colour I want. And then I just chop that off. And then I can take some more stamen. So I'm just going to continue with the white, because I can go and colour them if I need to. I never like them to be, you know, all the same, because I don't. Now, what I'm going to do is, oops, sorry about that. Leave that there. Get rid of that. Knot your thread. Okay. Take your stamen. I hold mine like that. Go through and then go through the thread. I've got it. And then just pull that tight. Go back underneath. And do that a couple of times. Take the needle back through. And you're catching that how you need it. See, like that. And then you can snip this as far back as you need it. You take a little bit of glue and you just dab it around the stem that you've just made. Like that. Take this, you pop that in the middle. Oops a daisy, then that needs moving up. Move it along. That's it. Move that along. Didn't quite have it in the middle. And then just do that. And then you can spread them whatever you want them. Move that out of the way. You can pull some of them back. And just do that with them. You can see where you need to do them. Just pull them back. And push them. Like that. And you've got like your little flowery bit for the centre. So then now what we've got to do is to pop that into a flower. And I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so we've got that one and that one. And because that's fabric, I can colour that. Oh, my colour's in the other room. Never mind. But we can colour it. Let's choose a little bit of ribbon to put it in. So we're going to do this now. This is the ombre ribbon. And I'm going to do approximately 2 inches. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll cut 6, but we might only need 5. We take out the wires Like I say, I generally keep wires, but I'll only keep them if they're a little bit longer. If they're long enough to do a flower centre from beads. And all you do is push it through, grab the ribbon, grab the wire and push, and it just opens that up a little bit and pops it out. Did I move? Yeah. Now, what I'm going to do just here is I'm going to slightly alter the shape. Like that. See, you get a petal-like look. It just gives them a little bit of shape, that's all, nothing more. Now, as a rule, I'll generally use, either a nylon thread or a silk thread. Normally a silk thread for me. I'm just using what I've got at hand at the moment. So what we're going to do is just to do a stocking stitch, or a running stitch should I say, on a straight stitch. You're just going from one end to the other, like that, and there's your first petal. Now I'm going to use a bit of crinoline that I showed you yesterday, the white crinoline, where I'm going to build my patch. Okay, so I'm just going to get the crinoline piece. Here we are. And what I'm going to do first of all, because some of it is hand sewn, yes, but you know, today the glue gun's invented, so it helps a lot. But what I'm going to do to start with is just to choose, I need a fairly decent sized patch. So what I'm going to do is just to start and sew. You can glue them on if you want to. But I'm going to sew the petals on individually first. Like this. See? I might need to do more than 6. It depends how they look. So I'm going to do that one. I'm going to overlap that and start another one. I'm just going to go down into that petal, up into that one, and then pin that down there, because that's where I want it to be. And then we'll pin this down like that. I'm going to use another petal, overlap it, like that. I'm going to pin this, see, like that. I'm going to turn that over because I now need to put some fresh thread in. And I can go back later and pop a little bit of felt over all of this. You know, glue that on. For now, that will hold, hopefully. And I'm just going to lay that over because I want a decent layer in this. Like I say, you lot can do it how you want, but this is, I'm just showing you how I do mine. And so far I've not really had any mishaps when I've done it, and they've always looked quite pretty. Basically only getting 3 stitches to pin it down. And I think I might do another petal after this one, so I want quite a bit in mine. So back up through the centre. And I'm going to glue this. Oh, I would do if I had the glue stick. Let's go find a glue stick. So I'm going to just... You don't need a lot. Right, and what I'm going to do is to push that down, push that back, and insert that. Look at that. That's fine by me. Love these. And then what I can do is to finish installing that petal just where I need it to be. No doubt I caught that because I usually do something silly like that. Let me just use my needle to get that out. There we go. Yeah, and I'm happy with that. Like I say, I'm not fussed about this side because I can cover with felt and glue it all down. And there you go. That's one of the first ones. Now, let me just take that. Just want to alter that bit a little. I'm going to fold that back down there and pin that down. That's better. Look at that. Like a little old English rose. And they don't have to look perfect. That's the thing. So that's the first thing that I've got. So now what? So that shows you how to make the bobble one. I would just have to snip that off and then sit that in, or pull that through and then snip it off at the back. But we'll save that one for another day. So just put that there. Right, so what next? Well, I think what we'll do is I'm going to show you how to do some leaves that you can use for this particular project. And like I said, I have some that I made the other day. So I'm going to use a couple of these, I think, some of the smaller ones. I'm going to use that one, that's about the right size. Probably that one. Let's just see if we've got one more that's usable. Well, I'm going to have to make another one that's similar to that. And to do that, I do have my green needle and thread and some cut felt. So let's place a couple of these first that we've already done. Very simple, but look beautiful. And I'm not stitching them, I'm going to glue them in place. But like I say, you know, since times have moved on, the glue gun came out. And I'm sure in the old days they would have definitely used these glue guns. So I'm just going to do it like that, and we're going to let that set. So I need to make a couple more. So take my needle and thread. This is the silk thread. Now this piece is about 2 inches wide by 1.5 inches wide. So it's 2 inches by 1 inch. You can do, well, you can say 1.5 inches. And all you do is you fold it in half like that. So you've got the straight edge here, the folded edge here, and that's where you're going to start and cut. So about 2 centimeters down, curve it, easy as that. And then halfway you're going to start and shape that and cut to the tip. And if your petal isn't quite right, it doesn't matter, because you're not going to see the bottom section. And we don't always get it right first time. you can cut it into shape once you've got your basic shape. So that's mine. And then you, sorry, I've got glue on my fingers and I can't feel the felt. From the middle of the heart, so you're basically cutting a heart, but you can have these however you want them. Do a couple of tacking stitches like that, and then aim to from there to the point, but you don't go all the way. And I'd say about that, so about 4 stitches. This is on a 2-inch strip. And then what you do is pull it. So you've got that. Go back through. Turn the whole thing over. And do a couple of tacking stitches. I did buy a whole set of threads that match almost every colour that I use. And it does come in handy to save you having to colour them. But then you'll see me do a project where I just end up colouring them because I use something else. Right, a little bit of glue on that side. I could stitch them into place. And I'm going to put this one here. But I need another one to go here. So again, fold it in half, 2 centimetres down, roughly. It doesn't have to be. It's completely up to you. You can do short, stubbier ones, if you know what I mean. Halfway up. Like that. That'll do, see? That's fine. You're making the shape of it. There we go. Let's do your tacking stitch. And then you run your needle. Not quite to the top. Like I say, I used to do about 4 stitches, something like that. Pull. Put your needle back through. Fold it over your finger. And as long as you've got that pull in it, you're fine. You only need a bit of shape to it. Now, I didn't quite get that shape, did I? And I'm not fussed about this bit because that's going to be covered. But I can do that. That'll do. I can go back and stitch it again, so if I want to. But I'm not going to be bothered, to be honest. So, that's there. Like that. I might need to make some more, I don't know, but I've got some cut felt ready for me. And let's have a look, see what else we can do. We need to make another flower. So this time I'm going to choose, let's have a look. I'm going to choose this one, which is a purple and green. And again, oh, do you know what? I'm just going to do a long. So this is about 8 inches. Take the wire out. I normally keep the wires because they do for making flower centres. I'm going to take the 2 ends together and we'll have the green on the inside and round that off. Just looks tidier. Okie dokie, where's this lighter? Take my needle and thread. We've got the lighters coming in and the needles. When No idea. Supposed to be here, the lighters. They'll get here. Tell you what, they have put the prices up. Oh my god. So they're like choking the small business. Well, that's what they want, don't they? So the small businesses don't exist. Anyway. We're just doing a running stitch all the way to the end. Like that, and leave it like that. We're not attaching it together. I'll show you why. See, we've got that. So what I'm going to do is to stitch that. I should have kept it on, actually. I didn't need to cut it. I'm going to stitch that onto my project just there. So I need that open. I could glue it, but I want to stitch it. Like that. Keep that open. Oh, this is what I mean about cotton. It's tangled and everything. It's a nightmare, really. It twists and everything. So keep that open. See, like that. You'll see why. And stitch that in. I'm going to take my other needle. It's where you sometimes need more than one. I'm going to take some more of this time just about 6 inches, that's all. So I've 8 for the first one and 6 for the second one. Okay, just going to fold that in half. This time it's a little bit tatty on that end, so I'm just going to cut that. Again, we're going to leave this open. We're not closing this flower up. Leave that open. This needle is really too thick for the silk. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring the thread up through here, turn this over. I'm going to pop this back onto there, on top of what you've already done. And I'm going to turn that in, make that nice and neat. Bring the thread up and stitch that right in. Again, we'll turn this one over just to make a nice neat edge. Bring that up. And stitch that in. See, like that. So you have a double flower. And then we'll just stitch that off. Don't worry about the back, you never see anything like that when you cover it up anyway. Oh, sounds like it's early in the morning, but everybody's busy. God. Right, so now what I've got are some stamen. Perfect colour for that. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can't just grab them, I have to count them out, sorry. Bad, I know. OCD. And my daughter's just like me. So, take them in the middle, fold them over. I've shown you how to do this. Dab of glue. Oh, God. Just put a dab of glue there and a dab of glue on the back. And then we just twist. And you get your little bundle like that. And then we put some glue all the way around like that. Open this up and we stick that in the middle. And you get that. Isn't that gorgeous? Now I can put a couple of tacking stitches in here if I want to. We'll see how we get along. So that's another one, but we want some petals here. So what I've got is, you know, the green leaf trim that we sell. Well, we sell it in lots of colours. So I just take these already made. It's a lot easier, but I can make them. Got little squares here I can cut into petals if I want to. And I'm just going to glue these on. It just easier. I've got quite a few here I can use. Now, if you don't want to use hot glue, you can use fabric glue, you know, things like that. Oh, you can use any glue. Now, some of these may get covered up, but some won't. And you'll be able to see them. At least some of them, I hope. Ooh, hubby's up. Like that. I'll put one more on, I think. There. Like that. That'll do. So, what I need now is another little flower to go there. So, what I'm going to do is, I've got this pink. So, we'll keep the colour scheme going. Gross grain. And I'm just going to trim that. Very simple flower, but effective. And you can put your little pearls on this one. I think we'll get 2 of this. Might get 3 actually. Oh, I do about 5 inches. That should be enough. You can fill it out more if you want to, or leave as is. And when I say fill it out, I mean you can use more or less. It's up to you. I generally, it's 5 or 6 inches will do for a little flower. Again, straight stocking stitch. And this time I need to join them, so I'm going to go back to the beginning and join the 2 pieces together. Pull it tight. A couple of tacking stitches. You don't have to, but I'm going to, just to seal these 2 bits together. That. Pull that together and you've made like your little rosette. That's pretty. And what I'm going to do is to put the rosette just there. Okay. Now you can use 1 pearl or more than 1 pearl. Let me just find my little pearls. Oh, I've got these. They are absolutely gorgeous, and they are genuine oyster pearls, seed pearls. Look, like an oyster, and they're oval. So I thought, well, you know, we can always put them on, can't we? I'm going to open this flower up like that. Pop one there, pop one there, and let's find another one that's small. Pop one there like that. Isn't that pretty? Just put those to one side. So that's done that. Now, I think we now need to start putting a couple of more flowers in place. I'm going to rethread my needle. I'm going to change my needle actually, it's too thick to go through what I want. So again, fold this in half. Stretch that back out, wrap that around your finger, and you can pull it off your finger slightly just so you can sew the ends. like that. And then what I'm going to do, see, little bell. That's not very good, that one, but it doesn't matter. They don't have to be perfect. I'm going to put this one further down so it's lower. And stitch that in place. Like I say, I could glue them, but I don't want to. Not these. I need to stitch them in place. Like that. And we'll do the third one. Wrap it around your finger and then pull it off your finger slightly and then pull it tight, but then stitch around it and start, you know, go in from the middle and out through the edge. And you get that little bell shape like that. Now I like the way that's like that. So what I'm going to do is to add this one. Let's have a look. Where do I need it? Oh, I'm going to do it here. Like that. I'm just going to tie this one off. I know there'll be milliners out there going, what's she doing? I'm doing it my way. And it's just the easiest way. I'm as easy as possible to share with other people. Right, so I'm not happy with that there, so I'm going to sort that out. Because I don't like what happened there. But that's sorted now. Easy as that. There you go, sorted. Anything can be fixed. Like that. Now we haven't finished with these, because I do have these, and they're wired stamen, which I'm going to show you how to make your own. But for now, we're just going to use these. Let me just see if I need to cut them. I'm going to fold it. So I'm just going to fold that end over and pop a bit of glue on it. And then you open up the flower and you pop that in. Like that. These are getting really expensive. Do you know that when I went to buy some the other day, I've got some coming in, but they wanted me to pay £12 shipping, and I just went, bye-bye. No way. Met me on first. So, no, not doing silly things like that. Now, I've just accidentally pulled that one off and can't see to put that one back. I couldn't feel it for the glue on my fingers. Right. Oh, this glue gun. Right, I'm just going to pop that right in there. Like that. And do the same again. Just let me see if I can sort my glue gun out. That's it. Because they get overheated and so the glue melts. And then you're left with melted glue and you can't push the bloody stick down the tube. Fold that over. See how it's melted because they've not been using it. So it's now, look. Oh, I wish they'd come up with some form of a glue gun that don't do any of this. I mean, the glue's soft as it is. But there you go. So we've got that. So I need another flower here. But I like this. So I think I need to make an open flower. And I've just got enough to do that with. With this that's left. This is the last of this particular one. I have sent for some more ombre ribbon. And we'll see. I've got some to get for the I've ordered some for the shop because but it's expensive. I mean, they wanted for I think it was a 15-meter roll, £27. Yeah, whatever. So I've gone the wholesalers. I found a wholesaler that sells it. So I'm not doing that to you lot. Right, straight away I'm just going to, like I say, make an open one of these. And thankfully I've got the same stamen as well. For the centre. See, the cotton twists so easily. There we go. See, like that's a nice open rosette flower. And this all, you know, fits in together. My neighbour's coughing like a trooper, bless her. Now I was going to show you how to do the stem, but I don't need to. I might do a couple that drop from here, so that way I can do. So now what I've got to do is to put the stamen in. I'm not going to count them. I've got to stop being OCD. I'm just going to sit this in there when I've cut it. That's it. Keep hold of it. That's it. That's it. See, like that. They look stunning. Isn't that pretty? Kind of vintage. We haven't filled it in yet. Kind of vintagey, isn't it? So, let me just see now. And yes, I've got a blue one, which is a smaller one. So I'm just going to do a couple of blue flowers. And cut these about 8 inches. 6 inches. Again, let's just take the wire out of that one. And we're going to pull that. It may work, may not. So, let me just see. I want it a lot thinner than that. This is why it's better when you do it with a needle and not the wire. Let me just see. No, we can do that. I'll show you what I'm going to do. Snip that. Take the and seal off that. And then what I'm going to do is a little bit of glue down the inside and pin that together like that. See? And then we're going to put one here. In there, which will fill that side out. I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put maybe 2 here. We'll see. And I need some little buds here. Right, okay. I can put more leaves in that in later, some smaller ones. And just let me see what I have. I'll be back in a minute. Right, now I've got these and they go beautiful with that. So I'm just going to take the heads off of them. I've completely done that. And I'm just going to lay them like that. Oh, pretty. Look at that. Not worried about this bit yet. Well, I'm not worried about it at all. I'll do it like that. Just sit them on there. Turn them around. Like that. Pretty, aren't they? Very nice. But I've also got them in the pink. Now I've got a couple in the darker pink, but I found these flowers, these. I don't like that. Never have. Don't like the lime green. But what I'm going to do is to pop on in there that. Like that. And I've got another one here. Like that. And we're just going to pop that in there. Like that. Nice. I feel this needs to be brought down, if you know what I mean. But missing a leaf here. These just do small stitches. Like I say, I only do about 4. Like that. Just turn that over while it's gathered. And do a couple of tacking stitches. So you don't have to use anything, you know, well, you can literally use anything to make your projects with. I'm on about materials. Felt, ribbon, it doesn't matter. It's whatever you feel you want to do. There. That's it. Now I can build on that. So what I'm going to do is take some of my other trimmings. Let's see what we've got here. Right, hang on. I'm just going to have to go get a ribbon. Yeah, we'll do this. And I'll need to thread my needle again. Always swapping about with needles. I actually need to get some pink silk thread. I've run out. Okie dokie. Again, this is just a straight stocking stitch. Yeah. I'm going to cut it there. gather it, not joining it. Right, I'm going to take this oh, that's bent. Put that back, mate. We can pin that down to hide that. Now, sorry, that's moved. I'm just going to put a little tacking stitch in there. And then we'll just cast that one off, or stitch off. That needs to hold down, you see. There we are. Again, pull it tight. And this time we're just going to stitch this off. But I'm not going to sew it on. I'm going to glue it on. So I want it like that. So I don't want it opening up too much. Spin this around like that. And I'm going to take the pink one, a lighter pink one of these. See this one? Cut it. Open that up, pop that inside, and there you go. So I wanted more of a gather on this side than I did that side. Right, now, just hang on. I just need to move a few bits around so I'm getting a bit cluttered again. Now I've got this ribbon, which the colour matches in, and I need a flower for there. So I'm going to do that. But what I do have are some of these and one of those. That's going to be for that flower, I think. This, the little stems, I needed them shorter. And these need to go in here. Just tucked in there, out the way. Just see that little bit, that's all you need. I'm just going to add to that, I think. Yeah, that's it. Just a little bit more. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. So, I mean, it's gorgeous, isn't it? And you can just keep building on it. Now, let me see what else. Oh, I've got some of these. Do you remember the wired ones I made? I did show you how to do them. So, let's just see if we can use any of them. Well, I can snip off a couple to shorten them down a little bit. I mean, whatever I want to do with them. I'm going to add one in there. Just let me change the glue stick. I think these glue sticks are too soft, really, so they're melting dead quick. So I'm going to cut this one off. And we're going to add this one just here. Yeah, I know I was going to do that flower. Let's bring that out a little bit. We'll put it there and add another flower here. You do need to bring one in here. You need a glimpse. That's all you need, is a glimpse. And I'm going to put one down here as well. Just under here. Like that. See how it's already coming to life, sort of thing. And we need one here. So I'm just going to take what's left. And we're going to push that under there like that. Okie dokie. I need just a small flower. I'm taking about 10 inches of this particular ribbon. Do you know what? I'm going to do it differently. I'm going to take 3 inches. Like that. Actually, let's get that shape in. I do like to use that. We'll see how many of these we need. I'm going to use a needle with the green thread on. You're not going to see it, so it doesn't matter. Again, little tacking stitch. Another bell like, so I'm just going to wrap it around this time, pull it tight, sorry if I'm out of view, it's just to put like a bud there. I'm going to do 2. Oh, shape it first, Fee, come on. Right, okie dokie. So I'm just going to fold it, pull it and stitch it. And then we glue it down. To something like that. But then I do have somewhere there we are, the elongated pearl. Yeah, we'll just put a little bit of glue around the end and we sit that in there like that. So you don't have to use stamen, you can use your pearls up. Hey, me likey. I've got one more of those. There. Yeah. I think the only thing I've got left to do now is to add. Do I need to add anything? Yeah, I need to fill this gap in here. Let's have a look. Do you know what I'm going to do? Just to fill a couple of places, and because I like these, just add a bit of glue to there. Just to fill gaps. Like that. It doesn't matter that they're mixed at all. And I'm going to do another one here. Let's just keep to the same colour. This is quite a full, as you can see, quite a full project. And that is a beautiful, I need to bring it down. Don't ask me why. I just feel it needs to be brought down a little bit. So let me just see. You just dab a little bit of glue on here and there. And then we can scrape that off. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue all the way along there like that, and then twist it. You can see it seep through, but then you just pull it off like that. You just need the twist. Let's see. Let me just see. Where here? There, we can put it in there. I'm just going to pop that in there. I'm going to do a couple more again. So what I'm doing now is just to add some, you know, like stems, and then cutting some of this up underneath here. Just pin a leaf on. Like that. And just some stems. Like that. And I'm just going to put another one down here. Now you can twist these around the stems if you want to. I generally just do what I want. You know. What I might do is just add the odd leaf just to a section, you know, like that. Not for any particular reason, but because I can. Just twisting that a little bit. I just want to twist that back. You see when it's come undone a little bit. And you just twist it back in place. My light, I've got Ray to, well, I need to get Raymond, should I say, to fix my light so that I can see what I'm blooming doing here. So like I say, we can just wrap these around. You can wrap it round the stem. You know, that doesn't matter. Oh, I get caught up these leaves. So I'm just going to pin this down here. Like that. And pin this one on here. Like that. And then we turn this upside down. Don't waste anything, because that'll make little flowers. This stuff is really good. I mean, obviously that's not big enough. That can make a little flower. That bit won't be any good. But when I do the kit, which I'm going to do, I think, I will add some crinoline for you. So basically, that's just, we'll say less than 1. Okay, less than 1. And what a lesson to learn, eh? That is just gorgeous. And it's, you can do with it whatever you like. And it doesn't have to be the ombre ribbon. This is gross grain. This is satin. That's ombre, 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 but you can use whatever you want. Yeah, beautiful. I hope you like that. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye bye for now.